time of the judges lived a little known judge called Ibzan, and he was from Bethlehem. We have 3 verses about him in the Bible, and I'm going to read them now. Judges chapter 12 from verse 8. After him, Ibzan of Bethlehem judged Israel. He had 30 sons and 30 daughters. He gave in marriage outside his clan, and 30 daughters he brought in from outside for his sons. And he judged Israel 7 years. Then Ibzan died and was buried at Bethlehem. So all we know about this guy is he was very, very fertile. He had 60 kids, and that he was open to intermarriage. Now, why would you give your children to marry people from other tribes and other communities? It would be to build alliances, to build family connections, to protect you from kind of attack and to secure your position within the community. But here we see he gives 30 daughters to outside to marry men from other tribes, but then he also receives 30 daughters from outside for his own sons to marry. Bethlehem is a place that's open in both directions. It's open eastwards to the desert, to the Bedouin that stretch, the communities that stretch all the way across down to Saudi Arabia, but then it's also open westwards to, if you like, civilization, towards Jerusalem, towards the kind of the sowed land. And so it's not a hard boundary, it's not a wall, it's not a fence. It's open, it's a porous membrane for people to come and go, for the giving and receiving. And what we see is that that's really important in the story of Bethlehem. This diversity, this mixedness, this intermarriage, it makes it really special as a place. And that's part of the reason why our Lord Jesus was born there. You see, in a world where trouble and pain and difficulty arise at ethnic fault lines, at the places where we otherize, at the places where we say us and them, insider and outsider, bad and good, Jesus comes and is born there. It's the most appropriate place for the Prince of Peace to be born. You see, Christmas is for everybody. The birth of Jesus in Bethlehem has to be open to the eastern and the western horizons. All come and kneel at the manger. And Jesus comes to remove walls, to remove otherization. We look at his family tree as we go through this Bethlehem story, and we see stories after story of outsiders brought in, of enemy turned into family. He wasn't born in the center of the country in a kind of closed, right-wing, xenophobic Levitical city. He was born in the margins of the country, at this kind of porous membrane, in this diverse place that is open to the other, that is open to all horizons. And so, friends, Christmas is about diversity. Christmas is about giving and receiving across cultural boundaries. Christmas smashes narratives of racism, of ethnocentrism, of otherization. Christmas destroys walls and fences that we build around identities. Christmas brings peace for all people.